All right, so you have been working on an activity called Rocks versus Minerals, and it is our first activity in our Rocks and Minerals unit. And this activity, you had at the end to think about, well, what of the 10 stones that you had to choose from, which ones seem to be for sure made of only one substance? Which ones seem to be for sure made of multiple substances? And I think there were some that honestly should have been in the difficult to tell pile. And so here's what you were actually doing without knowing it. You were actually making a list of minerals and a list of rocks. So we call those 10 things stones, but some are truly minerals and some are rocks. And well, how do we know the difference? Well, on your key concepts, this is the first question. And here's the deal. Minerals are actually the building blocks of rocks. Sorry about that. And so here's what I mean by building blocks. Like when you were a little kiddo and playing Legos, you had these individual Legos that you built up into becoming something that had multiple Legos in it. So think of it like that. Minerals are the pure substances only made of one thing chemically. That doesn't mean they're always elements. They can be compounds, but they're only made of one thing chemically, and they actually build up to make rocks. And the easiest way for me to do it is to show you. Okay, so check this out. So this is a picture of stone 3. This is a rock called granite. This is a picture of stone number 4 in the list of stones, and this one is a granite. Now, when you're thinking which one is a mineral, which one is a rock, well, this is definitely made of multiple substances, and it is for sure a rock. This, I know it has some cracks in it, is a pure substance chemically. This is actually made of two different elements, silicon and oxygen. And I love this picture because you notice right here, let me give my little highlight pointer. Do you see right there that pointy clear thing sticking out? That is the mineral quartz. And here's why I think it does a really good job of demonstrating the key concept. So we have minerals as the building block to make up a rock. All those colors you see are multiple minerals. Sometimes my students like using the word ingredients. Minerals are the ingredients that make rocks. So this really begs that we understand exactly what a mineral is. And so here's the deal with minerals. There are 4 traits of them. The first 3 I think are super easy to understand, and you should be adding this to your doc. Solid. Okay, that makes sense, right? Like I'm not saying they can never melt in the rock cycle. We're going to get to that in our unit. They're also non-living. Well, yeah, they're natural, which means not man-made. And then here's the 4th one that's a little fancy, and really why we did that crystal inquiry last week and why we're doing a geode inquiry tomorrow. They have a crystalline structure, which means that they're made of crystals. And you can really see the shape of the quartz crystal here. It's a 6-sided hexagon. But I also wanted to show you this picture. I didn't say that all minerals are made of the same shapes. They are not. They are not always the same size crystals, but they always have a crystalline structure. Sometimes the crystals are so tiny they're even microscopic, and you'll look at a mineral and be like, yeah, I don't know, is that really a crystal or not? But under a microscope, you would definitely be able to tell. So again, we're studying minerals first in our unit because they make up rocks. They're the ingredients of rocks or the building blocks. And because these are the 4 traits of minerals, solid, non-living, natural, and you can say crystalline structure or made of crystals, these are also the things that are true for rocks. Those are our key concepts from the lesson today.